Hi, you're watching Dead TV Live. We're broadcasting from Berlin. Right now we're in the stairwell of the Bang Bang Club in Meta. And I'm sitting here with Bobby Heckscher from the Warlocks, and I'm just going to preface this. I didn't record the set because I like to do the whole thing. I wasn't sure how it would sound. It was okay for broadcasting, you know, Bobby?
Yeah.
So what I want to tell you is it sounded really good.
Thank you.
You guys were really tight. The only thing I want to advise you on is you can't all have the same kind of distortion pedal with those kind of guitars. You know, 'cause in a weird...
Here we go, geek out.
No, I'm just saying, like, in a weird situation, it becomes all blend. Where when everybody has the junky shit, you know, there's a little bit more, like, definition.
Yeah, it's true.
Because it just gets that midway.
You know what it is? It's the cool stuff breaks too much. We
Well,
have the
what
cool
it is,
stuff and
what
all
it is,
breaks.
you're also, we know that.
We use the cheapy bosses because they don't...
Also, you live in California, so he's on tour. So, you know, we take what we can with what we have, you know, because we have our lives and stuff.
So you guys, it's totally fucking snowing here in Germany.
It's
I'm
crazy.
not used to it. It's outside, so fucking, it's white out, man. You can't see anything, and I'm surprised that people came. Because, I mean, it was fucking cold, dude.
I missed my friends, the Rock Candy's guitar player couldn't make it, and they're like, Anton, come down and play with us. And I was like, yeah, I brought you guys on tour. I know how many changes you have in your songs. I don't want to put myself through that shit. You guys are friends, but come on. But then it was snowing, and I was sitting at home, and I was just going, with this wind, man, it's like minus 25 right now. I ain't going outside. And then I did go downstairs to get some cigarettes, and I saw Matt Hollywood just like...
Gotta go for it.
He was grabbing a beer, and he's like, I'm just catching a beer because I'm freezing, and I'm going to run down there. I'm like, fuck it, let me go get you a hat, and let's go.
I think he's going to come with us tomorrow, but, you know...
Just walk through.
Yeah, walk through. It's okay.
We're casual. Go ahead. So I'm sorry about that, Tebow.
If you want to. Well, the thing about it is that, you know, I have this thing where it's going to get snowed out for Amsterdam. So Amsterdam, if it gets canceled, it's really not my fault. It looked gnarly. All the airports are closed.
You guys just walk through the middle. Just go on through while we're doing this.
Yeah.
You guys are going to have to, we'll just keep going like it's no big deal, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
We're like rock and roll.
So yeah, I was kind of like, Matt, are you sure you want to go? Man, it's fucking.
He really does because
with the ice, you know.
His Shedgen, whatever, Schagel treaty thing, his 3 months is up. Yeah.
Oh, right.
He's like, can't you get Stuart, our guy, you know? You know, Stuart's leaving cargo and only working for us. That's how well we're doing.
Wow.
Can I tell you a secret right now?
You can.
You have an idea how many records we have out on, not us, but everybody on cargo? You know how many titles there are?
A lot.
There's over 50,000, and we're number 3 out of everything, and that's, you can look it up, but out of all the dance stuff, it's the biggest dance thing on the planet. So if you hear about...
Thank you.
A load of pleasure.
Interview.
On my side.
So, I don't even know what that means because I don't ask, but we're carrying on.
I ask less questions.
No, I don't even ask him about anything. I'm just like, there's a guitar on eBay. Can you get it for me? And it's like I don't even. I've signed over my
gear. See, it always goes back to gear.
Well, I just don't want to get all weird like all my friends and go, look how rich I am or something. I'll figure that out later.
So you know, Anton, like last night was really fucking fun. Last night was really.
We're talking
fun.
about you though. We can get to that later. So Bobby, you know, JC's there, but you got some other guys.
Yeah.
How you know you've been through so many people like me. It doesn't seem to have affected one iota of what you were trying to do from the beginning. Maybe it's all smoother now too with the people.
Yeah, it's a
because you feel like you know what you seem like you're and Tebow said the same thing. Go ahead. Tebow said that oh, this is good, man. These guys are in his broken English, he said these guys are in a really good mood today. They're like really going for it. So that just shows me because, man, when I was in France, I was like, my band is...
Yeah.
They don't even try. I was like in Paris yelling at them upstage. I'm like, if you don't get it together for the massive sold out, 20,000 shows or person show in France or something, when are you going to do it? When we play Tbilisi, fucking Albania? And you're like, this is really important. We're playing the capital of fucking Albania now.
Yeah.
It's like, we got to get it together. The Beatles played here, or something.
We've certainly fucked up some shows in France, which I wish we didn't. I mean, it was either things like just just simply, you know, a lot of people don't understand that if you're constantly touring every single day, you're just going to get overworked. Your physical body can't
you're
do
just a
more
person.
than the gig, right?
Yeah.
And
I appreciate you even talking to me, you know.
When you have that and like stupid bass problem, you know, the bass amp going out and, you know, it's just issues like that, or everyone's stressed. But for the most part,
Are you guys driving tonight? Tomorrow?
No, not tonight. No, I
Good.
was talking about some France.
No, I was just curious about the
no,
Copenhagen trip.
we're leaving tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
So, but I heard that a lot of the airports are closed.
Were you
so
guys-
hopefully the roads won't be closed.
No, the roads are great here. It just depends on what happens. If there's an accident, there's an accident. If somebody else, you know, because we don't know, it could be.
The ferry rides could be gnarly. It'd be like Vikings.
You know what, man? They're great. All that stuff is really fun.
Good ice.
You know,
ice brick.
You know, the big ferries, the one that go overnight from like Denmark to Norway or whatever.
Right.
Those big ones. You know, you can in the summertime you can get a band deal, and if you play on the ferry,
Yeah.
they'll let your whole truck go for free, and they have like a stage in there.
Is that right? I have never
Some
done the
people
ferry.
have told me. Bands have told
I know
me.
this. I've gambled.
Yeah, we've had just the craziest mad stuff going on the ferries. So let me think. How many more shows do you guys got?
Well, probably like I don't know, 6, 7. There's some Amsterdam and then Italy. We haven't been to Italy in like 5 years.
Where are you gonna play? What town in Italy? You guys playing Bologna?
Bologna. And
Okay,
Rome,
cool.
And then 2 other ones, I guess.
Oh wow! Are you going up to Torino or Milan?
Yeah, we don't know. It's kind of a mystery.
Bologna is like the oldest college in Europe town, and that place is cool, and those people are cool. I think if you're playing there, there's the same people that have us play. It's in this really weird like thing upstairs. It's like in like a Roman
like
villa.
Lawton or something?
Well, the whole thing's like a giant Roman villa. It's built just like one of those things was 1,000 years ago.
You know, speaking of the architecture, just traveling around France.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the first time I did an
Blew your way.
extensive France.
Did you go to Bordeaux?
We did go to Bordeaux.
Yeah, it's nuts. The architecture, man. Talk about mansions.
They were really cool. Bordeaux was really
Yeah, they're real snobs.
There he is, Matt Hollywood. Sit down.
Can he fit in
Here
there?
we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was very nice tonight.
It was really fun. You know, are you sure you want to travel tomorrow, dude? It's going to be snow blizzard.
Look at Bobby trying to kick him out of the band.
I'm just saying. It's this
I mean,
blizzard.
it partly depends on if these guys want to let me stay in their room with them when we get up there.
You can definitely stay with us for the night or whatever, but
Yeah, I mean, Friday night I won't need anywhere to stay in Mark Place.
Looks like Matt's working it out.
Boss is at 6:30, so.
Busting
yeah.
in.
All right, man. It's freezing. It's snow outside. Forewarned.
Okay, what's the next
We'll see
question?
how messy it gets tonight.
I wonder what the next question that everybody wants to know from Bobby is. I'm gonna go and see what the chat room wants in a minute, but so let's
Aaron,
see.
Is that Aaron? Oh, Aaron, are you still mad at me?
No, fuck that guy. Don't worry about the other Skype weirdos right now. He's like, dude, you and I
Aaron's
should.
so mad at me.
He just fucking told me. Aaron just like fuck this.
Stop being mad at me, Aaron.
Don't talk to the guy, man. It's just I'm gonna quit Skype. In fact, here's the problem, man. He's like, Aaron's like, if you look at that email, it says you and I should record a song this good one day, and I'm like, dude, you should fucking record any song that sounds good first before you fucking try and rope me into your bullshit. You know, what a fucking fantasy. I'm like, dude, why don't you record one song that anybody thinks sounds good, and then we can talk about whether you and I want to record a song. But so that brings up the subject of records. Tell me what's going on. You guys got a new record out?
Well, it's
In the works?
Well, as far as the new record out, it's really all the stuff that we
Oh, yeah,
recorded
yeah, yeah,
along. As you know, it's
Yeah,
a
you-
whole huge mess
Yeah.
now. Nobody talks to anybody, and there's Susie and Patrick are still cool,
Yeah, but fuck that.
but you know, it's
not the
just
place you
all
wanna
kinda
be.
got reissued.
It's not the place you want to be. It's
And-
okay if you don't know any better for once.
Yeah, but as far as new stuff,
You
you know,
gotta
when it's really, do you want to go through here?
It's all good.
This is Earl, guitar player.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
awesome.
What's going on?
Yeah,
Hi.
okay, but anyways.
But anyway.
Well, I mean, everybody does that shit.
Nice.
Those fucking English guys, man. Those fucking.
Good to see you, man.
You know what the Germans call English people? Unsalafin. You know what it means?
No. What is
Island monkeys. You know, because everybody calls the Germans krauts and shit.
Now there's your hate mail for the week.
No, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that because they make it all fun. But when everybody's yelling at the, because in England the football clubs sing shit like "aye yippee," the Jerry's bombed my chippy, so they want to kick your ass because you blew up the fish and chip shop.
Oh man.
So, but so the Germans just yell back. They're like, "Fucking Anselaufen," Island monkeys, we piss on you. It's pretty funny. Okay, so let's see. So you've got basically you freed a bunch of your tracks. I don't need to look at it. I can look at you. You freed a bunch of your tracks from Fawn, and then
and then
it's
just
all coming
reissued
back.
it on cargo.
Very cool.
Right, and just put everything all on one, and not just try to make it as cheap as possible. Just put all the songs on one release, and that was really the goal.
I need to actually sit closer to you when we do this.
But as far as like new stuff, I don't really know right now. You know, I just want it to be really good.
Yeah.
And so I
There
don't
you
know
go.
how
Take
long
your
that
time.
would take.
I like
Yeah.
the last new one today.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that took like for a year, you know, to get one new one.
That's okay.
Like,
Well, you know that's okay. You know what I mean?
you know, it's like you can't do. You put out something, and it just feels like these days it's so much harder to put out a record. Whereas, say, 10 years ago, you could just go release, and it's fine. And now things just feel, well, for me, anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have more power. You can do like a lot of releases all at once.
Well, I don't ask him for anything.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
Yeah.
You know, so that makes it easy. I don't know if my manager sometimes he'll pull some stuff if we need it. So we pulled a couple funky things like for tour to bankroll tour. You know, we'll say, well, we are doing the thing advance, even though we didn't need the advance for the record. We'll just
It's
say
helpful,
we need it.
right? You have to think about that shit now. You know, like it's just we have different points of views about downloading. You know, I mean, you have everything is up for you guys.
Well, then let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about downloading, buddy. Ready? It doesn't matter. Bobby comes right.
It's an argument.
No, it isn't an argument. I'm just going to point something.
Okay.
Bobby and Lily Allen can say peer-to-peer is bullshit and all this stuff, but check this out. You know, Bobby doesn't understand something about downloading. Both Google and Firefox and Real Player record every single song that you play, every news thing, and you can just pull it. They all have the feature now for you just to do that. So if the industry's saying, we want you guys to be able to do this, I know where this is headed. But here's the next thing. We can all say we're against peer-to-peer, and guess what? Until they change the system, it's going to be there. So it's a non-issue.
It is a non-issue. I guess I just feel that, like, I mean, all the work
The
that
record
you
companies,
guys,
Greg Shaw, everybody ripped you off. The peer-to-peer guys didn't even come close to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the name of the game. Like, if they tried to bust me for playing a song on Ustream, you know what I'd go in court? I have money to fight them. I go, let's audit your books on that Prince track.
Well, it's also
Let's ask Prince how much.
You guys put a lot of work into some songs, and I just feel, you know, we're just trying to make it happen, and then it
But
just
who
kind
do you
of
know
feels
that
like
makes
this.
money besides our friend like Rivers? And he spends all that money. He makes his money off other things. You know what I mean?
Should we call him up?
But he makes some money.
Yeah.
But he's sold millions of records.
That's true. That's true.
But you know, the Rolling Stones don't make any money off record sales because all their marketing and their budget they say for recording, it's all eaten up. Do you know that?
oh, thank you.
So you know, it's just such a weird thing.
Yeah.
When you think about people like that, you know, Lady Gaga's on tour and she's playing like the biggest tour in the history, you know, or something. And those guys publicly and to the IRS are saying, we don't make any money off this tour. Not one penny.
We spend it all, right? Maybe.
Whatever. You know, it's a giant
yes,
menagerie.
Right. Yeah, let's have the helicopter.
But whatever. You know, like it's your.
Yeah,
the bottom line is it's your right.
About it.
Well, it's your stuff. The bottom line is it's your stuff, so you can say that. I just wanted to interject my view.
Awesome.
But you know, then because of that, everybody knows that I took that stance. We get those people coming in and they buy everything. So they'll be like 15 different albums from us.
Yeah.
It's really surprising, man. It blows me away.
Yeah.
So they're like really supportive because they
People
know.
are more likely to buy stuff as merch at a show than they will to go to a store now. You know?
Yeah.
And especially
Like,
if we concentrate on the vinyl.
Especially with the vinyl.
Vinyl's important.
Well, you know what? Like, take it from the man, Satanic Majesties, all those records. I mastered them to cassette. You know the shit. And guess what? Now that it's finally on the vinyl, 180 gram, that shit never sounded so good. It didn't even sound that good when we recorded it on tape, 16 track when we tracked it. It's just like a whole different animal now.
Right.
Because we didn't have the money to do it right, but now it's just like this real thing.
That's great.
Yeah, it was like really an amazing thing. So let's talk about the next thing. You guys are playing in Copenhagen tomorrow. There's a lot of people watching. This is 82 players on, but there's probably about 800, 900 people watching. You know, people are copying on Facebook. It's on all of our websites, and it's everywhere. So let's where are you playing in Copenhagen?
Loppen, have you been there? The Christiana fucking.
Okay, no, I
it's
haven't.
all closed down now.
Yeah, I know.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
Have you been there? It really is. It's the weirdest thing. It's all shut down now, but I was there.
It was
years
cool.
Ago.
It was a military base.
I had to kind of
at the beach
describe
club.
it. Right when you walk in, it's this giant, kind of like park almost, right? And in the park, there's all these tables set up,
Pot,
right?
drugs.
And it's all pot, drugs, like a swap meet.
Yeah.
And it's all like laid out, and everyone's comfortable. And
But let's talk
casual.
about the show, because you know what? A lot of people from Denmark watch this every day. A lot of people from Sweden, a lot of people from Norway. They just literally a zip away from you if
Yeah.
they want to be. Like people in Malmo,
Yeah.
all they have to do is take the train.
Yeah.
So let's just tell people, you guys are playing there in Christiana.
In Malpen, yeah.
Also, this is kind of weird, but don't trip out on this. It didn't gonna trip me out at all. We're all going to be up there anyways. Blue Angel Lounge is also playing, but that's just the breaks. And I'm going to be DJing and floating around. I said I would go to both things. The promoters, like, how can you do that? I'm like, don't give me your shit,
You do have snow
It's
to
two
do.
different nights, though.
It is 2 different nights?
Yeah, you guys are playing tomorrow night. Blue Angel Lounge is the next night.
Yeah, but I think
Okay.
they want me to DJ the same night as...
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Sorry.
Go ahead, just
It's alright.
You got to move your feet. So anyways, that's the story there. So then, what, you're zipping across to Switzerland and all that shit, down to Italy?
No, then it's Amsterdam after that.
Ah.
And then down to...
You guys playing with Milkveg?
Paradiso.
Okay.
It's a smaller room.
Yeah.
I guess. So, I haven't been there in a really long time. So.
Excited? Do you ever have fun at these places? Do you ever get a chance to check anything out?
Just
Just this trip, you said.
Sometimes, just this trip. Yeah.
Okay. And what's going on back in the States, man? Do you got anything to look forward to going back to?
Some time off. I don't know. We don't have any tours.
Just go past us, JC. Here comes JC.
Here comes JC.
Long time
Yay,
guitar
say hello to Dead TV.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. So that's that. Let's think what else we can bring up, man. So, yeah, if you want to see while we're talking, let's see if I can get this for you. See how I'm doing this? I'm the only guy in the world broadcasting right now live to Facebook, but I invented it. So other people are trying to figure it out, but
Yeah.
their grasp on reality is not as good as mine. And that's us on the page. Hey, in the chat room there, any questions? Ula, come on. Ula. You're supposed to be in
It's like a delay.
No, but she's from London. She's got a London radio show. She'll want to interview you. Ula, let's get him a question, okay? Where's she at?
Oh, will they tour with 2 drummers? I would love to tour with 2 drummers, but it's really, really fucking expensive, and that's the whole thing. And also finding 2 that won't argue with each other. 2 drummers really hate playing with each other. That's
For whatever reason.
bad fucking idea, always from the start.
Bad idea, James.
So, favorite color.
Did she really just ask that? That is fucking retarded. Okay, do you have any literary influences?
Yeah, Bukowski. I'm just getting through all of his works now. So
I'm going to put it on the normal thing so you can see your face if you have to check to make sure. No time delay boogers.
Oh.
So, when was the last time you bumped into Beck? Never? Oh, it's been a while.
No, I think the last time I bumped into Beck was with you. We went to a Hollywood party,
yeah,
and
exactly.
he was being totally weird,
Yeah.
and they just like Scientology. He just got married, I guess.
Yeah.
So that was the last time we went. Remember, it was like this. They were filming something
He's
too.
a-
It was some angle.
I've hung out with him so many times. He's always been quiet to me. He doesn't
Yeah.
talk much. A little bit. He laughs. He likes what I say, but he knows that I'm in trouble.
I think I think it's a whole stratosphere of this other thing that he's in right now.
Who knows, right?
Who knows? So no, that was pretty much the last time we went to that Hollywood
Okay.
party.
What else is going on? I interviewed Darren Rademacher on here tonight via Skype.
Hi, Darren.
Oh, well, he is not on here now, but we just had him on Skype. And that was cool. It turned out cool, and it'll be on the page with this one.
Cool.
Wow, 2 interviews in a night and part of a show. God, we're kicking butt. Let me think what else. Shoot. Damn it.
You know what? Let's talk about last night.
No, we don't have to.
But it was really good, you guys.
Yeah.
I know you were up there and you were thinking like maybe it was a dud or something like this. But from out in the audience, it was like dreamy and jammy, and it was really fun. Come on, I know what it's like to be up there and everything. You can't hear yourself. You're in like occlusion. Sound is like muted. But from out
It's
there,
not about that. We were just trying to do Ollie a favor because he helped me out.
Yeah. Well, it
It's a
was
bro.
really fun, and that was the cool thing, man. It was really nice to have
Hanging out with you guys again.
a day off in Berlin.
We're-
Wasn't last night really fun?
Last night was fun.
We're just trying to
And
we're just trying to what we're trying to do.
what was the guys the Singapore thing?
Third sound.
The third sound.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Yeah,
too.
they were. That was their best
They
show
could
ever.
really, really play. You know,
Go
they're
ahead,
not.
Peter.
They're not. They could really play. I was like, wow, a cool new band. I haven't heard a cool new band like that in a long
You should
time.
get all your extra copies of the record.
That would be great.
I don't know if you'll be around tonight. Probably not.
Do you want to say goodbye? And
Yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye because I gotta pack up gear.
and I'm gonna go ahead and save this really quick. I just couldn't put Bobby if you can type it.